You're watching News 24 Live. Welcome to our Thursday Wheels Show. The BMW 3 Series has long since been the most popular BMW model. Sean Parker from Wheels 24 has just returned from Pretoria, where he got to drive the new facelifted version of the BMW, also coinciding with the 40th anniversary of the 3 Series. Sean?
Correct.
So lots to celebrate.
As you mentioned, it is BMW's most popular model, and it's been 3 years since it was launched in South Africa. I was actually on that launch. The big news is the 1.5 litre 3-cylinder engine, which now becomes the 318i. Pushes out 100 kilowatts, over 200 newton meters of torque. So that's going to be the volume seller. Obviously, again, downsizing, it's going to happen. A 3-cylinder engine in the 3 Series, it does suffer from a bit of turbo lag, but once it gets going, it's pretty good. I did struggle with a bit of turbo lag, but once you get into the revs, it's quite smooth. It's gone under a bit of styling tweaks as well, so there are no more xenon lights. Full LEDs are now an option. LED lights at the back, and it just looks a little bit better, a little bit sleeker as well. BM have also, so the big news are the engines. There's
So I read your article, you mentioned there are 5 new engines, and then also a special edition for South African
drivers, which is the 40-year anniversary edition. So it just benefits from a logo inside the car, special wheels, an M Sport pack, and then a Harman Kardon, sort of sound system. But the badge models now, these nations have changed quite a bit. So as I mentioned, the 318i replaces the 316i. There's a 320i, which also debuts a new engine. There's the 330i replaces the 328, and then the 335i is replaced by the 340i.
Okay.
That I drove on launch as well. I put it through spaces, and yeah, more than enough power. 240 kilowatts, over 400 newton meters. Goes very well with the M steering wheel. It felt very good. So look,
and also an electro hybrid in the pipeline.
Yeah. Oh, that's obviously sort of big news that's coming as well. So it's called the 330e. It uses a 2-liter turbo, and for the first time a plug-in hybrid in the 3 Series. That we'll see in 2016. And the figures that BMW are quoting, they are 2.1 liters per 100 k's, 49 grams of CO2. Obviously, it is, with the thing happening with Dieselgate, look, we obviously just have to mention, but those are obviously, as the readers know, those are the claim figures. So, yeah, we'll see that next year, and that's going to be interesting to drive as well, a first plug-in hybrid in the 3 Series.
How have the plug-ins been doing sales-wise?
Look, obviously, BM are the difference with the 330e is that it takes tech from the i8 and the i3. Yeah. So, in theory, the active hybrid 3 that was in the previous generation obviously didn't have.
I just mean BMW's electric cars as a whole.
Look, chatting to the press, sort of manager. The i8 and the i3 have gotten considerable attention, and the sales are actually doing quite well.
Okay.
The i8's obviously the supercar, but there is a market out there, and it's for people that want to stand out. So I definitely think that the 330e will do well. We'll look at price when it comes out, but all in all, from the trip, the 3 Series is just sort of it was the benchmark when it came to driving sort of pleasure. And I think that the couple of tweaks have just made it an even better package. The pricing starts at about 409,000 for the 318i, and then about 650k for the
340i.
The 340i. Yeah. So yeah, the full article is on our page, and you can have a look.
Okay, great. Thank you, Sean.
Cool.